Good morning and welcome to episode 823 of Hard Factor. It is Florida Man Friday, November 26th, 2021. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. We got Pat, Wes, and I'm Will to bring you Florida Man Friday. You guys excited?
Yeah, I mean, like old
Friday.
times.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
excited.
like, just like old times.
Exactly.
Pretty excited, I'd say. Happy. Well, how was your Thanksgiving?
We're gonna do that.
We're taping this before
pretend.
Thanksgiving. So nope, I'm not gonna pretend. I'm too stupid.
I'm not gonna pretend.
Too stupid
Sometimes
to pretend,
I like to put on a
Pat.
little show.
Okay, sorry. You're a showman. I'm too dumb to pretend. We're taping this.
I got down on the cranberry sauce. Let me tell you.
Nice.
Turkey was great. Stuffing was great. Family was great. So thanks for asking.
I tried the cranberry and I puked. Once again.
That didn't happen.
It's terrible.
I enjoyed every second
Neither
of
did
it.
any of your stuff.
I enjoyed every second of it. And actually, I can't even say that I've been there because my ad read then gets messed up. So I got it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm taping this before. We're taping this before.
I'm sorry.
It's Tuesday. Okay.
Pat's in the future on this Friday with you. I'm in the past.
La Futura.
Normally this is just for Patreon. Patreon.com/hardfactor. Florida Man Friday, pop the clutch, send in the car, tears. But this week it's for all listeners in the Hardo Hive. And we're not doing it as a main story, but you see this Podium Guy here from January 6th.
I saw the Podium Guy, and I felt like
so you
guys know how much I love justice, right? I feel like I got trolled a little bit because
you pled guilty. I thought that's what I mean.
Well, but
it's justice,
you wanted a
right?
trial.
I mean, what we know is he got fined $500. That's what we know. What his sentence is, we don't know.
6 months, I thought.
No, February 25th, they're sentencing him.
Oh.
But for sure, $500. Which the $500 is fine because the lectern, I guess, was worth $2,000, and they ended up finding it. They found the podium.
In an auction, that thing is worth probably
a lot more,
30,000,
wow.
40,000.
Speaker of the
Government's
House
lucky
lectern.
they got their hands back on that.
Yeah.
Because
that's a big auction item.
Especially with the picture. I mean, this picture is all time.
You put that picture next to the podium in your art gallery, in your private mantion.
I love how he's just such a
impressive.
Goofy ginger. Like,
yeah,
hey,
it's like if
got
Where's
podium.
Waldo was stealing a podium from the Speaker of the House. If you're that guy, right? Because if I remember this guy correctly, his wife's a doctor. I think he lives in Florida.
he's a party guy.
He stole the podium. He wasn't. I don't think he was super violent. I think that of the guys who
he was there for a good time.
But of the guys
he
who
was
weren't
hammered.
violent,
I would guess.
you can't steal the podium, bud.
Hammered, yeah.
What do you do? If you're this guy, I mean, you're fucked. Do you just embrace it?
He did. He just pled guilty. He's like, I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, do you make T-shirts? Do you become the podium guy
after you serve your time? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. You got to act contrite up until you're done with the punishment, and then dude, merchandise the fuck out of you.
In fact, hopefully we can one day get him on the show and ask him about the podium.
Right.
I don't know. Okay.
You don't want to. You wouldn't want to talk to the podium guy.
I mean, I really disagree with what he did.
So what?
Pretty deeply.
But he created this photo.
Yeah,
and he's gonna serve his time.
He's the podium guy. We gotta have him on.
Podium guys.
If he had, man, I'll tell you what. Here's what you want to do. I'm not. Again, you know how I feel about January 6th, but
yes, it was a terrible riot on the Capitol. It should never happen.
Here's a great idea. If you're ever going to commit a crime, there's a thing that people used to use called the poor man's copyright. Screenwriters would use it, and when they would finish a script, right, they would send that script to themselves, certified mail, so that they had a copy of essentially, a corroborated date of when they've completed the script, right, and they wouldn't open it. So if someone ever ripped their idea off, they could open the thing, take it.
Oh, okay, right? That's interesting. That's a good idea.
If you're ever going to commit a crime, I'm just thinking out loud here. You might want to write a letter to yourself saying that you're a performance artist.
Couldn't you fake that though?
And this is an act. You know what I mean?
You could fake that though, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you might not actually be a performance artist.
You could just backdate the thing.
No, you'd need to get certified mail. Certified mail, you have to sign for it. It's governmental.
Okay.
But it would just be smart. Like if this guy came out and was like, "Hey, man, I'm a performance artist, pretty hilarious with the photo," I'd be like,
I mean, he is a performance artist. Look,
right, of sorts.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree, Wes. I mean,
yeah.
he had a stage and he really shined.
He
on
did
that day.
He took a stage, technically. I mean, like a lectern's like a stage, right?
Yes.
And I feel like Pat, like he's probably more on your level. Like he wasn't leading the charge like the Q shaman. This guy
Don't put this guy on my level.
He was riding the wave of excitement.
He said, "I want that. I'll take it."
Said, "Fuck
I got caught up, you know."
Well, he was clearly guilty because the reason he's guilty is because of the picture that he made.
I mean, imagine that guy in a library, right? Like that's my other thing. It's like if that guy went with no intention to do harm, right? Then like, what's that guy like in a library? He's just like he's just or a museum. He's just like
this guy will
shit
fuck
off the
with
wall.
the books. Like he'll change the order.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Dewey Decimal System means nothing to him. Yeah, he's just
he's messing with. He's definitely.
You put him at the Holocaust Museum. He's like behind the rope where the shoes are.
He definitely touches shit beyond the rope. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I bet his wife loves it. I bet his wife loves that about him. That he's just such a goofy, little troublemaker.
He's having a good time, you know.
Yeah, he's a good time. That guy.
He's in the lion's cage. How'd you get in there, man? I'm just a goofball.
Right. That guy definitely had a flask on him, you know. Yeah, he was definitely like, "Here, you want to hit this, buddy?" You know, like whenever there was a dull moment, and then he.
I mean, but like that's my point. Like the guy's wearing the Trump stock cap, right? And like theoretically, the reason that happened, right? The reason we saw violence was because people were pissed off because they thought the election got stolen, right? It was a serious thing.
Stop the squeal or start the squeal.
It was a serious thing, clearly, for a lot of misinformed Americans. This guy, assumedly, if it was that serious to you, you're not making that face that day. You know what I mean?
He's there for the party. That's what I'm saying. This dude was there for like the laughs and the drinks.
If you go and you think you're saving America and you think America's getting stolen, and then you take that photo, you never thought America was getting stolen.
Well, he thought he was going to get into the Capitol and get a great photo op, which he did. You know, unfortunately, it was during a terrible riot on the Capitol, which should not have happened. So, you know, that's why
that new footage they released the other day. It's intense, man.
Oh, with the door closing?
With the door closing, yeah. It's like the back door. It's like there's a garage door, a bay door somewhere in the Capitol, and the Capitol Police are trying to shut it. And people are fucking like throwing chairs underneath it to catch it. Like it's fucking Terminator 2 or something. And then
like a zombie movie.
They come in like
and they take it over.
Swinging. J6 zombies.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Coming through. Yeah. Yeah, it's a terrible day. I remember being so shocked that day. Speaking of shocked, as we're taping right now, at Hard Factor News on Instagram is I think like 5 people below 50,000. So
it's nothing.
Shocking to me that
you could do that.
Literally, I'm not coming back after Thanksgiving. If
it's sub 50.
Well, this show technically aired after Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'm not coming back Sunday. If
I don't blame you.
Is that what you guys want? Is that what you want, listeners?
Yeah.
You want Will to just not come back? Is that what you want?
That's what's on the line.
Well,
some people will probably be like, yes, so we might get unfollowed by some
I don't want that on the line, Will, but I understand why you're putting it on the line. I want to see you back.
All right. Me too. Get us to 50K, please. At Hard Factor News on Instagram. 35K close on TikTok, 25 on Twitter.
Also, if you're listening to this, that means it is Friday, and we have a Black Friday sale going on at the Hard Factor store.
I don't think you can call it that anymore.
Huh?
What?
I don't think you can call
just
it.
Because Target shut down on Black Friday, now you can't call it Black Friday?
It's all over the internet still. It's Black Friday.
It's sensitive.
To what?
I'm kidding, guys. It's a joke.
Okay. I don't think you are kidding. I think you got some info.
You never know these days. Yeah. You never know.
That's the thing, is you never know.
2021. Dangerous
Black
ground.
Friday deals. So promo
Black Monday. Remember the day the stock market crashed in the 80s? It's just Bad Monday now.
Yeah, it was too much.
Promo code, I'm just gonna make it up off the top of my head. Black Friday 20.
Whoa.
Yeah,
you heard it here. Wes, can you repeat that for everybody and where to get that done?
Promo code Black Friday 20.
That's one word.
That's one word. And put that into the little code box, and you will get 20% off your order.
At where?
At what is it? Store.hardfactor.com.
Hardfactor.com. We also, I feel like, got to do an update on one other Florida man. Which is Brian Laundrie.
Oh yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Right. It was confirmed suicide, right?
Autopsy report came out. And this before the autopsy report came out. I forget which journalist it was, but he put out a tweet. Chris and Roberta Laundrie have been informed the cause of death was a gunshot wound to the head. Brian Laundrie, death was suicide, killed himself. So,
was it our boy Brian Enton?
It was not Enton, unfortunately, which sucks. Like you spend what was he down there for like 6 months? He was getting his mail down there.
He's up covering the I think Waukesha stuff right now.
Yeah, well, that's tough. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, Laundrie, I guess he went straight into the woods early on in the whole process and just offed himself,
which leads me to believe that that barbecue they had where the sister came was I knew that was a goodbye barbecue. I think that was probably a goodbye I'm going to kill myself barbecue.
Right. Yeah. And they did like some camping, she said. They did like
that was the weird part. It's like they went to their campground. Most of the family was camping. The sister and the husband didn't camp, and I was like, what a strange thing. Like never in any scenario I could ever imagine would your family be like, hey, we're camping, and you're like, well, I can't make it. And they're like, well, why don't you just come for dinner? Why don't you just drive out to the campsite for dinner and then drive away? See what I'm saying?
What a crazy thing if that's what happened. Like, hey, it's nice being your brother. I'm gonna go kill myself in the woods.
Crazy meeting.
Probably tomorrow. Yeah.
But why would they have kept on with like the act where they didn't know and everything like that for the whole time? Seems like they were torturing themselves if they knew that he was already gone.
Could have been a no, they knew but they didn't know kind of thing.
They knew but they didn't want to admit it to themselves, and so they were just gonna put themselves in the national spotlight for a month. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, who knows?
Do you guys think that you could have, like, let's say, you're a piece of shit and you murdered your girlfriend and you're going down for it and you know that you're going to go to jail for life, right? Do you think that you could, like, develop looking on the bright side of things, like a decent life in jail? You know what I mean? Or, like, if you were at, like, a jail that was, like, there's some good sense of community, some good guys around, or is it just total off yourself, no doubt about it?
Probably different. Yeah.
Oh, it's off yourself for me.
You don't think you could, like, find joy in jail eventually?
No.
I think
I have a tough time outside of jail finding joy.
I don't think it would be an automatic suicide for me. That's probably just my religious upbringing.
I mean, you can always kill yourself in jail. It's kind of
But that's a lot harder. I'd rather have a gun or
too much guilt
at my disposal.
I mean, Wes, trust me, you'd have a lot of chances to get killed in jail
to kill yourself. What, you gonna I don't want to hang myself by my bed sheet.
Say the wrong thing to the wrong guy. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's better. I don't want to get my ass kicked to death either.
Suicide by inmate.
Wes brings a lot of strong points.
Give me heroin or a fucking 357.
You can get heroin in jail.
Yeah, well, Brian Laundrie not going to jail because turns out, unless he was, unless somebody else did it to him, it was him. It was him himself.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
Yeah, in the ground. So goodbye to Brian Laundrie. And today, we're gonna try something a little bit different since it is Florida Man Friday. We want to go all gas, no brakes, 6-pack, chugging through a 6-pack of Florida Man stories, top to finish. So we're gonna do all the sponsors up top today. All right.
We're going to lick you from head to toe with a Florida tongue. You know what I mean?
Devious lick.
Yeah, that is a devious lick. So let's get that going. And first off, today's Florida Man Friday is brought to you by Bird Dogs. I'm wearing my Bird Dog Stars and Stripes shorts right now, as I do all the time under the table at the Reno studio. Pretty much never take those off. If you see me in the studio, that's what I'm wearing. Stars and Stripes Bird Dog shorts under the table. But I'm going to Texas for Thanksgiving, and I am the only pants I'm bringing is my Gabe Ruth joggers from Bird Dogs. Absolute favorite pair of pants I've ever owned. Not bullshitting. These things are I wish I could wear them every day. I need to order the Wayne Regretskis and the Tiger Woods as well. All the joggers. The joggers are fantastic. Amazing pants for the wintertime. Of course, like all their pants, the long ones, the liner is optional. Whether you want it in there, the underwear liner or not, you can have that option on all the long pants, the joggers, the pants, and then the shorts. Of course, the liner is just on every shorts because it's money. You want it there. You want it to be easy, pull on, take off whenever you need to. Every dude needs a pair of Bird Dogs. Did Bird Dogs do it again, or did Bird Dogs do it again? Go to birddogs.com, enter promo code FACTOR, and they'll throw in a free Bird Dogs whistle ball. Remember those Nerf Vortex Howler footballs? When you threw them, they would whistle. It's that. But Bird Dogs threw their logo on it. Genius. That's birddogs.com, promo code FACTOR, and boom, a free Bird Dogs whistle ball with your pair of Bird Dogs. You will not take these things off. I promise you.
Hell yeah, I love that. Well, once you get your Bird Dogs and you're sitting comfortably searching the internet, you're going to want to do that in actual privacy. And you're going to want to do that with ExpressVPN. Guys, have you ever read the policy of incognito mode? Guess what? It's not that incognito.
No.
You need a virtual private network. What is a virtual private network? Well, it's a thing. It's a piece of software. You can download it from ExpressVPN, and it'll route your internet traffic through a number of different servers. So your ISP, the government, your girlfriend or your mom, they can't see where you've been going. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of genius. And it's something you need not only for privacy, but also for security. Because truth be told, hacking is becoming more advanced. It's through the roof. A lot of people are dealing in crypto. And if a hacker knows your IP address, you're vulnerable. So get ExpressVPN. Obscure that IP address, make it private. It's very important. I use it all the time. I believe that I've told you guys before that I got my eye exam done because my eye prescription had run out, and 1-800-CONTACTS is like, oh, your eye prescription's run out. Well, eye prescriptions are lame, so we'll give you an opportunity to do an online eye prescription, okay? But you can't do it in the state of New Jersey. You get one of those. So I was like, well, where can I do it?
Work around it.
You can do it in Texas. And I was like, I'm not in Texas.
You can do it from the comfort of your own home.
They had a geo locator on the site. So bam, busted up my ExpressVPN, connected to a server in Dallas, did the eye exam, contacts in my hand. What up?
Blacked out games you want to watch?
Yeah. BBC fan? You like the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation? Well, guess what? They gate it unless you're in the British broadcasting country. So
cheerio, mate.
Yep.
Unless you're in the British
broadcasting country. So get over there.
British.
But without having to get over there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys.
Go to take a trip to the Docklands on your phone.
Get in that British.
I like to be in the UK Docklands. That's my favorite hub.
Data to ISPs and other tech giants who mine your activity and sell off your information. Protect yourself with VPN, the one that I trust and we trust here on the show. Visit expressvpn.com/hardfactor. That's expressvpn.com/hardfactor. And if you do that, if you go to that link specifically, you can get 3 extra months free when you sign up. That's expressvpn.com/hardfactor.
See, I just put my phone. I'm in the UK Docklands.
Oh, man, what's it like
British
over there?
Love it. In the British guys, when the moment for intimacy arrives, you need to be ready, Roman ready. And let me tell you, I got a story later that there is no other explanation as to how this guy pulled off what he pulled off, other than that he's Roman ready. Whether you've been in a relationship for years or are just getting started, having the confidence that comes from preparation means you are free to enjoy the moment when the moment comes. And let me tell you again, this guy took advantage of the moment. Even though you are far from ordinary, the truth is that ED is really common. 52% of guys between 40 and 70 experience some form of erectile dysfunction. And the benefits of ED treatment can help you reconnect with your partner and rediscover the joy of sex. Has it been a while? Has it been a while? Is it because of your ED? Get that shit fixed. Okay. No big deal.
Even if you have partial ED, right? Even if you just don't get as horned up anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Hey, everybody could benefit from Roman.
Absolutely. They got other products and stuff too. Roman Ready is confidence personified, self-assurance that comes from knowing you're prepared when the moment of intimacy does arrive. It's completely confidential and discreet. Their system is no big logos or labels on the packages. You're not going to get a snicker from the delivery guy. With Roman, you can get free online evaluation and ongoing care for erectile dysfunction, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. A licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan, and if appropriate, it ships to you for free with 2-day shipping. So again, convenient, discreet. So get started. It's really simple. Just go to getroman.com/hardfactor, complete an online visit, completely discreet. And if you are prescribed ED medicine, you get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. So make sure you're ready to have confidence to control this fall. That's getroman.com/hardfactor and get Roman ready.
Also, let me just paint you a real quick picture. Maybe you're getting ready to get inty, right? And you know that you have a problem like hard factor pattern right here, which is you go early. So you
secret weapon.
You bust out those Roman wipes, and you're like, let me just get something from my drawer. open the wipe,
You're going all night long.
apply the wipe, and then say, cool, I'm ready. And then bam, satisfaction, a guarantee.
She doesn't know what hit her.
There we go, Roman.
You're going so
and
long.
Wes, I want to get to that man who was Roman ready in a minute. But first, I got to talk about Fight Camp. That's our last sponsor today. Fight Camp is a boxing and kickboxing system that goes into your system, and it gives you the data of what you're working out on and trains you all at the same time. Fight Camp brings the best workout in the world into your home and makes it fun. Learn to box and kickbox from home with access to world-class programming, elite trainers, premium equipment, and smart technology that turns your workout into an interactive experience. That's the perfect gift for any fitness lover or anybody who needs a little stress relief this holiday season. That person could even be yourself. Everybody could benefit from a boxing or kickboxing workout routine. Fight Camp comes with all the gear you need to start boxing from home, including a free standing punching bag, boxing gloves, quick hand wraps, and smart punch trackers that track everything your fists do. And it takes up less space than you think. If you have enough room to do a push-up, you have enough room for a Fight Camp system. There's thousands of classes with new workouts added each week. You'll always find something new to do. If you have little to no boxing experience, Fight Camp has your back. They've created programs specifically designed to teach you the basics of boxing and kickboxing so you can build a strong foundation no matter where you're at. Fight Camp provides real-time data during your workout so you can track your progress while you're working out, and it also helps you work toward guided goals. You can see exactly how you're improving over time. It works out your entire body, your brain, of course, which all boxing, kickboxing does, and the whole family can get in on it. Everybody can use your Fight Camp system. And right now is the best time to get your Fight Camp. Take advantage of their holiday deal going on now. If you purchase this November, you'll get an additional pair of gloves for free. Just go to joinfightcamp.com/hard to get an additional pair of gloves for free all November. Go to joinfightcamp.com/hard, joinfightcamp.com/hard. Seriously, this thing looks fun as fuck, and I'm really hoping that I get a chance to use one of them soon. Can tell you for sure.
I mean, what an awesome scenario, right? Because
Can't wait for those videos.
Not only do you
working on it,
get fitter, but you're also like learning how to fight, right? While you're getting fitter.
Oh, dude, boxing for workout is so it's a great cardio, and then plus if something like this, the class is going to challenge you to throw the right punch and to try to use the right technique, and so it like trains your mind and your body all at the same time. Boxing is excellent workout. I highly suggest it. That's with right. Fight Camp. Join fightcamp.com/hard.
Well, should we get into the Florida Man Friday stories?
Go, Wes. I mean, I think you teased it. I mean, you
might as well
it up.
I'm gonna do the story. I'm gonna talk about this Mr. Roman Reddy. Okay, here we go. Guys, I want you to take a look at this mugshot of 24-year-old Summer Watkins. Okay, there she is.
So
Botox or in the lips or what's?
Oh, gotta be Botox. Probably some plastic surgery on the nose.
She's young for all that work. Huh?
She looks like she has she has eyelash extensions, but they're so long and so dark. It looks like she has two black eyes.
Yeah, because she's colored them in from the extension all the way to the eyebrow. So there's no separation.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely nose job. That's also potentially a gentleman.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too earlier, Pat, when we were texting this picture. Yeah.
Potentially. But let's just go with the fact that she's a woman. But that look on her face, I mean, she looks pretty happy, very mischievous look on her face for being, a mugshot.
She looks like she's saying, "Oh, did I?" Right, like that, like, "Oh." Right. That's I didn't know I did
That's
that.
Crazy.
Yeah. She looks like maybe she has like drugs stuffed up her cooter and only she knows about it.
Right.
It's one of those looks that says I've got an 8-ball in my cooter and you didn't find it. She
looks like you might be able to trade an 8-ball for those Botox lips.
Right. Exactly. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Now I want you to look at her boyfriend's mugshot. This is 24-year-old Jordan Noah. He looks happy too, right?
Yeah, he's got like a knowing look on his face. He's got like a look like
very satisfied.
It's a similar look, honestly. It's like he's like, "Oh, I did that." Right?
Oh, he looks like his girlfriend's got an 8-ball in her cooter and no one's gonna find it.
He knows that he's gonna be snorting cooter coke later on, and he's gonna be the only guy in jail that's doing it.
That's right. Yeah, he looks real happy. A little too happy to be, in a mugshot. Yeah. So in fact, they both look just really happy, but they aren't the looks of two people that know that one of them has 8 ball stuffed in their cooter. It's the look of people that had oral sex in the back of a state trooper's patrol car, because that's what they did.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They got it done. Which way? Who sucked whose dick?
I believe Summer sucked Jordan's dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's the way it went down, judging by the photos. Anyway, you see, so they were pulled over. The cops found out that Noah was driving his BMW with a suspended license. So they were placed in the back of the patrol car and were going to be dropped off at a Shell station. Actually, he was never going to be dropped off because they found drugs in his car. So they were both in the back of the car. And while in the back of the car, uncuffed, you can hear Summer saying, "Baby, we should record an OnlyFans video back here." And she asked the officer multiple times if she could give her boyfriend head. "Officer, can I give him head in here? It'll be so hot." And the officer advised her that was not allowed, and stepped away. But, that didn't stop Summer. And Jordan soon
stepped away.
Yeah,
after that question.
Yeah, exactly.
They were going to search the car more, I guess.
No, Les, come on. Like,
you think the cop wanted it?
Can I suck his stick? No, you can't. I'm going to step over here for a second.
I'll just leave you alone. Give me some time.
You really better not do that.
The officer might have been
not while I'm in eye range.
It's true. Well, you might be on to it, Pat, because he did check the video pretty quickly later on. So anyway, yeah. So the officer stepped away, and Jordan whipped out his dick, and Summer went to town, and she filmed the encounter on her cell phone for, like I said, an OnlyFans video. Maybe they would release later. She could be heard on the video saying, "Fuck 5-0." Just a real classy lady. I'm sure the blowjob was incredible.
In a cop car, it's got to be. Imagine you're cuffed too. I mean, that's just like, wow.
They weren't cuffed, so.
Oh, he wasn't cuffed?
At least she wasn't. I don't know if he was.
Yeah, he had to be, right?
One of them had to have been uncuffed. Right.
Summer was definitely uncuffed.
Summer was uncuffed. Summer made it happen. Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
If you can get your dong out,
you work as a team.
You could.
You work as a team in that situation if you're both cuffed.
I don't.
You can get it out.
Could.
Yeah, you can. He puts his crotch to the back of her hands.
How you get the zipper down?
She zips it down with behind.
Oh, you're gonna have to slide all the way out. You're not gonna be able to get a full on unbutton going on. I don't think you can get. I don't think you can do unless somebody's uncuffed.
It's a through the boxer situation.
It's
probably
been a while since
or a slide, total slide down. You have to like do the snake move.
Oh, you could do this total slide down, bare
snake,
ass on the
snake out of your pants.
Right.
Boom. It's like a worm.
That's disrespectful, though.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going bare ass on the cop car.
No, it's not your car.
So after
State property.
Yeah. I mean, it's very disrespectful.
You got to bare ass it if you're trying to get a blowjob.
You got to do whatever you can. If she's down and you're okay with it too, you get it done. So after dropping Summer off at the Shell station, I guess they took Noah to jail because, like, again, they found drugs in his car.
So they were like, all right, we're just gonna step away while you asked us to do a blowjob in the car. Then we're gonna drop you off at the Shell around the corner.
Take him to jail.
Okay.
So I can't believe you wanted to give him a blowjob for OnlyFans. You have an OnlyFans. What's your OnlyFans? I can't believe you wanted to do that. You didn't do that, right? But what is your OnlyFans?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't think they had it set up yet, but they were about to make a lot of money. Anyway, so the cop, Pat, you're probably onto something because they checked the video within hours, and they realized what had gone down.
How did
they watch?
Oh, there's like a camera in the cop car?
There was a camera in the cop car.
It was recording back. Yeah.
Yes.
So did she have a cell phone? Was that her intention? Probably to film it.
She had a cell phone. She filmed herself on the cell phone, but the cops found out because they checked the video from the cop car.
So then she got arrested.
And then they went back to the Shell station and they picked her up.
She's just hanging out.
She was hanging out there. I don't know if she was turning tricks or what she's doing.
I mean, come on. Like, come on, right? Like, you have two people in the back of your car. You drop one off. You're not checking the fucking camera.
They honeypotted her
in a normal situation.
Right. You're right, Pat. Yeah. Unless maybe he found some like jizz or something and was like,
no, they honeypotted her. They knew she was going to suck his dick and that they'd go back and get her for prostitution or whatever. For public dick sucking.
They could look at the video.
Yeah.
Takes a whiff. Was there a bare ass? Did someone bare ass the seat right there?
Sounds like a cum tree in here.
No, it's like it's a classic move. Like it's like in crypto when somebody tells you to like get in on the pre-sale and then they just sell all the coins. You know, they had told her like they were like, hey, get in on the pre-sale, and then they sold all the coins and put her in jail.
Yeah. No, don't go over there. She's giving him head. Just wait. Just wait.
Wait it out.
Wait.
We're just going to take the video later. We're going to put them both in jail.
Just wait.
Come on.
What's the point?
Give her a minute.
Yeah.
Give her a minute, brother. Yeah.
Whistling.
Yeah. So he was charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, breach of peace, and exposure of sexual organs. She was charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, and they're both in jail, whatever. So I gotta ask you guys if it, I don't know what I don't know what like the term for this should be. Like we have the Mile High Club, but what should we call this? This club that these two have joined, which is basically engaging in a sexual act in the back of a cop car.
Like something with squad car or squad something.
Or blue something.
Yeah, blue.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Blue balls.
Blue bang.
Blue Balls Club.
Yeah.
Mile High's so classy though. How do you
Mile High's
match that?
cool.
Siren. Ooh.
Incarcerated.
Incarcerated.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Let's think about it.
Yeah.
I had nothing. I was supposed to think of something and I didn't.
Shit. Okay. Well, keep thinking about it. Is that the end of that story?
That's the end of the story. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's
a good story. Though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like they
the breast. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Under the breast. No wordplay. I don't think. Just
the gooey white line.
Dome in the back of a police car.
Yeah. Just sex in the cop car club.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Behind the partition.
Good for them. I mean, I'm proud of them.
You couldn't find the video though, huh?
No, I could not find the video. Hopefully it will be released soon.
We gotta see where she posted that thing.
I mean, it's public record. Come on, we gotta put it in a FOIA or something.
No, they don't have to. They can blur it out. That's how it works with the FOIAs.
As long as the audio is there, that's the most important part.
Do
you think? I bet you they could blur if it was a obvious dick sucking sound. They could probably blur that out too. Right, for like public decency.
Yeah.
You think? I don't know.
What's an obvious dick sucking sound?
Like. What? Fuck the fireball.
We'll find it. Pat'll find it.
You looking at that video?
Yeah, I'll find it. Don't worry. Give me a minute.
All right, let me. I'll go with the next one then. Keep looking for it.
Go for it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to think of the squad car one too. Okay. All right. Let's move it along to the next Florida man story this week, and it's about an embarrassing day for sharks. You wouldn't think that would happen in the state of Florida. I think they're pretty much the kings, right?
Yeah, they're apex.
Yeah, you'd think, but no. In Dunedin, Florida, Chad Rissman and his uncle Darren Vick spent the day fishing, but they had no luck at all. And finally, at dusk, Darren got a tiny shark to take the bait as he was fishing off the pier. But just as he began to reel in the catch, this is what happened.
You got a shark. Shark? Yep. Got a shark. Nice.
Beautiful sunset.
Oh! That eagle. Take the picture. Take the picture.
I got
picture.
it.
That's
I got
a
it
bald
on video.
Damn.
Holy shit.
I don't know how to. Whoa.
Pretty badass, huh?
Whoa.
Says that's my shark.
Yeah.
It's my shark.
That's fucking
Okay, he's
amazing.
gonna cut the hook. You guys want to get pictures now?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. There's nothing to say there. There's literally nothing to say.
He's gonna have it.
My favorite part is there's a guy in the background demanding that the dude give the shark to the eagle.
Oh, he's gonna have it.
Well, it's an eagle.
He's like, he's gonna have it.
It's a bald eagle, man.
Yeah,
that's so cool. Badass. Yeah, so this guy just catches this tiny shark. Eagle comes in, steals a shark from him. Just the most American. That's so badass. So.
That happens a lot, in Alaska or something, Colorado or whatever.
Yeah,
where,
Alaska,
like
I
with
bet.
fish, but I've never seen it with a shark. That's cool.
Fucking
I
shark.
I didn't know bald eagles were down there.
Neither did I, honestly.
Apparently they are. Yeah. So I'll get into more of the background. This is what Darren told the local news. He said, it's just like brushing the greatness of the country all into one picture in one experience.
I mean,
So,
he's right. So
yeah.
for those of you guys listening, not watching, this was like a fucking postcard. It was
right.
Dusk,
It was like
right?
sunset.
It was golden
in Florida.
hour.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was purple and pink skies, the sun setting, totally golden. Last cast of the day, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then this
Drunk
eagle,
people walking around the pier, like yeah.
This eagle is 4 feet from them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Ain't that America?
It's a life-changing experience for everyone involved.
It really was. Especially the guy who was like, you better let that fucking eagle eat the shark.
I mean, I don't know.
It's illegal to not let that eagle eat the shark.
That guy went to the bar and told everybody that it was his idea to let the eagle eat the shark afterwards.
No, they were talking about maybe not giving the eagle to the shark. And I was
I
like,
said, you better.
the shark to eagle. Excuse me?
Don't hurt that eagle.
You guys, I forget who told me, but apparently eagles, as you guys were getting at, are so commonplace in Alaska, right? Like if you see a bald eagle and you're not from Alaska, you're taken, right? You're taken by its beauty, its majesty.
Right. They're like
It's-
seagulls up there.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like-
they're like eating a fucking dead carcass and shitting everywhere at a like a
Yeah.
dumpster behind a gas station.
There's
Yes.
a town I went to, I forget, I think it's Seward, Alaska, where back in the day in the 90s, literally like piers were just covered in bald eagles. Like you see seagulls or pigeons. Like
Yeah.
it's
Dude,
crazy.
a bald eagle, by the way, I saw one shit over the weekend, actually, funny enough, because
Wow.
I went to the zoo and there was a bald
Oh,
eagle
did you go to the
rescue.
bird.
Yeah, I
bird-
go to the bird sanctuary
sanctuary.
every weekend.
course.
But a bald eagle, I didn't know this because when do you ever see a bird that majestic shit?
big boobs.
Dude, I mean, it's liquid, right? But it's the size of a fist. It's the amount of liquid that could fit inside a fist.
They're
comes out.
big birds.
Yeah,
They-
huge shits come
They
out.
have like
of it.
human-sized wingspans. Yeah,
I mean, it would ruin, like, getting shit on by like a regular bird can ruin an afternoon. This could
Yeah.
ruin a month of your life if you get shit on by a bald eagle.
well, they're no joke. Nothing about a bald eagle's a joke.
Can't get
And
that out with a napkin.
no,
No,
you're gonna need a towel and
Mhm.
some.
you're
like,
gonna need a
disinfectant.
priest.
Hey, Pat, speaking of bird sanctuaries, turns out this eagle is a rescue named Eugene at the Clearwater Audubon Society. Kim Begay was the one who first rescued Eugene in Bradenton, Florida in 2017 after Eugene had fractured her leg. So here's what Kim said about Eugene. The first time she broke her leg, she was in rehab for about 8 months, and she was in rehab at a very critical time when she would be learning how to hunt and following her parents' hunt, Begay said. And so I guess Begay is a badass because she taught Eugene how to just like swoop down on sharks. And I guess because or somehow Eugene taught herself to just swoop down on sharks without her parents. Pretty impressive from Eugene, the bald eagle.
Very.
I think so, yeah.
Changed my life.
Yeah. And taking it to the internet, we got this guy here who's really like bringing it down with the Ben Franklin quote, who Ben Franklin was a really anti-eagle guy, apparently. So he said, for my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen the representative of our country. He is a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living honestly. You may have seen him perched on some dead tree near the river where too lazy to fish for himself, he watches the labor of the fishing hawk. And when that diligent bird has at length taken a fish and is bearing it in his nest for the support of his mate and young ones, the bald eagle pursues him and takes it from him. Ben Franklin in a letter to his daughter.
Wow.
Man, I wish that we still had like that was shit we had to worry about. Like which eagle was less of a piece of shit. Like what a time that was for
Yeah,
Ben
simpler
Franklin.
times for Ben there. And what the fuck, man? Just it's a cool looking bird. What's Ben Franklin's problem?
He's rating the morality of birds. That's
He
what he's
wanted
doing.
a turkey. You know what? He should not be rating more. That guy fucked like every prostitute in Philadelphia. Also, I like this one better, taking it to the internet. Another BBC account. I think he, as a listener, he says the Jaws version of this, you're going to need a bigger eagle. That was a good joke, you know.
Yeah,
Jaws.
that's pretty good.
If there was a bigger shark, you know, you'd need a bigger eagle. So
I hear that.
yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go with my better Florida story here because the other Florida story is pretty good, but this one is a 10, if you ask me.
Nice.
Okay, let's take it on down to.
Oh wait, Pat, before you get going, thank you to Andrew Parker for that last story, our UK correspondent.
Oh yes,
Yes,
you caught that one all the way from the UK.
yeah.
Whoa,
it's impressive. Imagine being in a country where your bird is not a bald eagle. Imagine how bad that sucks.
That's rough, right? Exactly. See, fuck Ben Franklin, man. Like, what was he even thinking? Like, he wanted the turkey. Pat, do you know that? Did you know he wanted the turkey as the national bird?
I did not know that. I did not know that. But dude,
the fucking turkey over the bald eagle. You got to be shitting me.
Who gives a fuck like whether the bald eagle is like lazy or not? If you see one,
it's apex. It's alpha.
I mean, that's right.
It eats first.
You kill a turkey.
Yeah, sorry, it's because it's smart.
Right, and Ben Franklin's like, oh, because turkeys are community oriented and they feed us, unlike eagles who just steal our fish. What?
Fucking idiot! It's like the only thing I have in common with half this country is that the bald eagle is the best fucking goddamn bird around.
Yeah, it's badass. It makes you like feel powerful when you look at it, and it shrieks in front of the flag. It's awesome.
Hey, let's shake on the eagle, okay?
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. We at least can agree that the eagle
put her there about
badass.
the eagle. Put her there about the bald eagle, though.
I'd die for that bird. I would die for that bird too. You don't need any Roman treatments if you're lucky enough to spot an eagle. Not that day. I mean, really, like, dude, I literally last weekend I gasped when I came around the corner and I saw a fucking bald eagle. I said,
Majestic. Yeah,
they're good.
So impressive. Okay, let's take it down to Bunnell, Florida, in Flagler County. So the Flagler County Sheriff's Department, I guess they got a call about a man who was sleeping in the back of a pickup truck. So they rolled up on this guy, and he was passed out. Well, actually, this story is kind of mega confusing, and I get different information from the actual video and audio, which I'm about to play for you guys, and the written story from a couple of different sources. But effectively, what I think happened is this guy, he's shirtless, sweet man, Florida man, and a cop sees him, and he takes off running from the cop immediately, right? Runs away, and he runs into, I guess, like a hunting club of some sort, and then he jumps in the back of a pickup truck that has like a ton of tires in it, and the cops pretty easily catch up with this guy.
But if you're already shirtless, as he was,
and
yes, probably intoxicated in some way, I mean, you got to give yourself a running shot to get away. You know, I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, his name is Eric McCott or Eric McCote. He's really fast too. You're about to see. But yeah, so I guess, you know, he's shirtless. He has no shoes on. He's wearing shorts. The cops see him. He bolts, jumps in the back of a pickup truck in the parking lot of a hunting club. The cops catch up to him pretty quick. So, but he does a classic move, which is he pretends to be asleep. Right, that's classic. Right,
I've done that before.
We've done that before. I've literally done that after being chased by the cops. I've literally ran into someone's house and then pretended to be asleep, and then the cops knocked on the door and was like, "There's some juvenile delinquents in the house," and the parents were like, "What? They're sleeping?" I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" Yeah, he did that.
I did in college.
You did it in college? It's pretty good.
Never gotten to pull that move. That's awesome, though.
Right. So the cops pull up on him. And I'm going to play the clip here of what happens. He's pretending to sleep in the back of the truck. He literally, just keep in mind, just bolted from these police officers, and they do not know why. So here's the clip.
Doing? Come here, man. What are you doing?
So they're
what are you running from?
He's waking up.
Oh. What are you running from? Hey, I'm behind you.
Oh, I didn't
Deputy Capital Sheriff's Office. What are you doing? He's alert and conscious. He seems confused.
He's committed to the role.
He was at this DAV. I turn around the DAV. He takes off running. This guy? Yeah. Oh. And then I stop right here, and this guy doesn't even know who he is. He comes running back here and jumps in the back of his truck. Okay.
I'll please stand. Sure. Ready to unlock the gate and he comes.
This is not responding to them.
Right. He's so tired.
What'd you take?
I'll step out.
I want you to sit down right here and not stand up again.
He puts it on the tailgate.
Sit down right here.
We'll get one, man.
You started running from me for no reason. Were you driving?
He needs water. He's so
Why is he
winded.
out of breath now?
Because he just ran. And he
You
goes
just
again.
woke
Oh, he
up.
goes again.
We don't have
Hilarious.
Come here. Come here.
Okay, look how fast he is, dude.
He is.
Okay, so this is important. You see that truck drive by?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit!
And he's
He
gone.
got in.
So, guys, the reason he's gone is so Eric runs. He's fast as fuck, dude. He runs from the police, crosses a highway. The cops come around and they're trying to chase him across the highway, but he's like pretty much, if he had enough juice, he'd be gone just on foot. But just like the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a big rig comes by and saves the day, and he jumps in the fucking big rig, throws the driver of the big rig out of the vehicle.
No way.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, he
Commandeered the truck.
got in the truck and commandeered it. And the guy whose truck it was attempted to grab the steering wheel back. And somehow this guy like opened the door, kicked him out, and he dragged the guy whose truck it was like 50 feet before the guy finally released his grip and rolled into a ditch. Yeah,
Jesus.
he uninjured, thank God.
Yeah.
But Eric's gone. He disappeared, man.
He's
But they haven't caught him.
He
In the big rig?
Well, again, it's Eric, so he got away, but then he blew it, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I was gonna say there's no chance he then was able to actually escape after he took over the big rig.
He
No
made
chance.
a dumb decision eventually.
Oh, he immediately put that thing in the wrong gear and it just like stopped moving.
No, he was gone for a couple hours.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, 3 hours. He got away.
He got away.
Yeah, so I mean, like, dude,
But they found him again. How they find him?
Dude, okay, I wish like you guys go to youtube.com/hardfactornews. Straight up, like again, he was in the back of a pickup truck. He's so fast, right? So he gets probably what, like 200-300 yards, 400 yards, maybe that probably 300 yards away from the pickup truck where they found him.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets the cops really far away from their police vehicles. And then like it was like watching like the Jamaican relay team run, dude. It was like seamless. The big rig comes by and he's gone in the big rig. So the cops had to get back 300 yards to get back to their cars to try to chase the big rig. And Eric was.
That's amazing.
Did he drive it away, or did he then ditch
drove it
the
away.
big rig and run into the woods?
No, he got the big rig, drove it away, and then they found it about 20 miles away in Ormond Beach a couple hours later. And then the next day, Eric got a little drunk and had another running with the cops. And then they were like, wait a minute.
Aren't you the fast guy?
He just kept partying. What a beast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's in jail, though, unfortunately for Eric. But,
Yeah. So during questioning, when they finally got him, the big rig also, it was a bucket truck. It had like one of those extension arms on it. He said that he stole the bucket truck because, quote, he did not want to walk all the way back to Volusia County. Right. Not because he was being pursued by the fucking police.
I mean, if good excuses could get you out of charges, that'd be awesome. But unfortunately,
he caught himself some big charges with that bucket truck.
I mean, dude,
move.
How fast is he, dude? He's so fucking fast, bro.
All he needs is an inch of separation, and he's gone.
well, it's impressive. But yeah, is the truck company like very upset he stole one of their like the truck and the cargo of it? So where's that? You know,
I think he slowed down for the truck.
Right, I know.
yeah, he did.
He's like he should be fucking running professionally, man.
Yeah.
He
What he did is
seamlessly
he crosses before the truck, and he had a running start, and he runs so fast that then the truck, which then passed him right after that, was going slow to him. So it was easy for him to just like hop up on it and get in.
It's
And
like
the cops were gassed. You could see them at the end of the video. They're walking.
Oh, dude, yeah. It was
They
like,
gave up.
Guy.
it was like a combination of Chainsaw and Terminator 2. When
was also-
when T-1000 gets in and throws the truck driver out.
I was trying to think of the movie.
What kind of drugs does he do? Because
See, but he okay. So like the cop rolled up and was like, "What are you on something, bro?" But
yeah, he looked fucked up.
But Will, he had just run and then faked being asleep.
Well, right, but he could still be fucked
He was
up.
on
and running.
methamphetamines or
Yeah,
PCP.
okay, right,
An upper.
One of the two, for sure. Because you
know,
know,
adrenaline.
he had a lot of spring in that step.
Yeah, he's got a record too.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't learn that you can run that fast away from the cops and not get a record.
I mean, dude, that's the thing. Like, I've been watching Cops religiously since fucking it came on the air pretty much when I was born. You don't see a guy that fast. Like, and no one, obviously, Cops doesn't air the episodes where someone gets away because they pretend like it didn't happen. But Jesus Christ, man, that guy is a pro.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
He could be in the Florida Man Hall of Fame. Him and Podium Guy, couple Hall of Famers in the mix today. I mean, yeah, I get you, Pat. Like asterisk next to Podium Guy, right? But like, still, the photo.
Let's see about the sentencing.
But yeah, Eric, Eric's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, he almost killed a man. So
Eric, no, he's uninjured.
No, he could have easily killed
the truck driver.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that was reckless abandon for sure.
Yeah. It was Grand Theft Auto. You know, a lot of bad stuff happened in that truck thing.
Yeah, but he's so fast, was
yeah. He should just kept running. Okay. All right. I'll do my second one. Here we go. Okay. Guys, Florida man Sam Boutros has a fetish. Okay. Now one of his fetishes is not crazy. Yuri would probably scoff at it as child's play as far as fetishes go, but Yuri would also say it's disgusting because it harms other people potentially and is probably illegal.
Speaking of that, make sure you go watch Yuri Tolochko 2.0 interview on youtube.com/news. If you hadn't, we dropped it on Thanksgiving. So
yeah, it's a good one.
Because it's good for the family.
Oh, what a treat, a holiday treat, you know. It's yeah.
It's a good one. He's into some stuff. He's up in his game, let's just say. Anyway, Sam likes to do like many of us. He likes to hunker down. And where he hunkers down is the one prestigious Crest building in St. Petersburg, Florida. Here's a picture of it. He owns this thing. So Sam's got some money. And when he bought the building, he told the press, quote, "I'm going to make it more attractive. I'm going to be aggressive." And it seems
put it up real quick one more time. So it's
like a 4-story old school office building.
Pretty nice. It's it's I forget what's the architecture style? That's
Art Deco or something.
It's Art Deco. Yeah, it's Art Deco. It's a nice Art Deco stone, white stone on the outside. It's pretty beautiful. Looks like a really well done
bank,
like a rich kid high school from the 30s.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's right downtown. You know, it used to be, prestigious, but Sam bought it, and then
he was going to be aggressive.
He said, "I'm going to be aggressive."
Okay.
And it seems like that statement wasn't really about the building. It was actually just a threat. Because after
single, find me on Bumble.
Yeah. Because after
come in this building,
it's going to be aggressive in here.
Currently leasing.
First month free.
Chicks get a discount.
Oh yeah. What do you hear? Chicks can definitely get discount in Sam's properties. So what he did is he did start to make it more attractive according to him, and he certainly got aggressive because what Sam likes to do is he likes to do a lot of things. I'll get to some more things later, but what he really likes to do is he likes to order Uber Eats, and then instead of having them leave the food at the door, he likes to meet them in person, and he likes to do that with his dick out. So
come on.
Yeah.
What a red flag, by the way. Somebody after the COVID era, like what psycho is going to meet the person? Right. Just drop it somewhere.
I have to meet them because
but that's
lazy.
because of like a density, population density.
It's a laziness thing.
Laziness.
It's a lack of work ethic here.
On their part, though.
On their part, yeah.
Right.
Okay. But it's because you keep getting the wrong order.
Hey man, I'm outside. Yes.
Also, you want to check and make sure they brought the drinks, make sure they brought the chopsticks, whatever you requested.
If you have enough of a private entryway where somebody can walk to and you still go meet them, you're nuts at this point. I can't imagine doing it in my house. Like it just
right. Yeah. No, it's all.
I'll let a meal sit out there for an hour. I'll go
Uber Eats has been batting like 50-50 with the last few times I've ordered them though. Like they're always forgetting something. They suck. Anyway, so yeah, at least 4 delivery drivers have gotten this treatment from Sam, but it doesn't stop there for Sam. You see, Sam just doesn't like to show off his nude body. He also wants to see yours, and he also wants to fuck yours.
Oh yeah.
Is the food being delivered
why
to the
the dick's
Crest
out.
building?
It's the Crest building. So he does what happens is
it's his address, Pat. It's just one
Yeah.
guy in there.
The Crest building
with
looks like a
dick out.
commercial building.
it is. He's got an office built. He's got an office in there. So he's got his office in there, and it's probably got big windows. And he's walking around naked.
The file photo you showed, he's wearing like a suit, like he's
And a
appearing in court.
Sam's got money.
Yeah.
He's a successful man.
Oh, that's his court hearing.
Yeah.
After he's been walking around in his office building showing his dick to everybody.
Right. My
Yes,
point is,
yeah.
here's my point. Look, if you go to pick up food, right, and you have your penis popped out of a pair of suit slacks, that is about the worst. Okay, that's about the worst level of exposing yourself to an Uber Eats driver in terms of plausible deniability, right? If you go down and you have like a pair of basketball shorts on, like, you're lounging, it was somehow maybe a mistake. I don't know.
Yeah,
There
if
was
you
a
have to
hole-
unzip.
Right,
Yeah, to pull it out.
Well, so I was exaggerating a little bit about him meeting them with his dick out, but what he does is
Let
that
me shake your hand.
he is completely naked, and whether or not he's meeting them or they can just easily see him walking around in the office building, they're seeing this guy totally nude, right? So, and that comes into the law later, which in Florida, they're not sure that this guy's even going to get in trouble, but wait till I tell you what else he did that he's denying. So, he also, this one woman claims that lived in one of his Sam's residential buildings, claims that he pressured her into sending him nude photos and have sex with him when she fell behind on rent, seemingly trying to help her out. But, she didn't see it that way. He gave her an out. Then she didn't take it. She just got offended. And yet the grossest accusation that Sam is comes from his ex-wife, who claims that she found some, quote, troubling videos on Sam's computer involving her daughter, his stepdaughter.
No.
Yeah.
What a
Right.
creep.
Yeah. So
I was kind of on his side there for a second because I
Yeah.
think that
He was creeping on his stepdaughter,
think
like
that
who's
you
a
should-
minor, I'm assuming.
yes, you probably would imagine. Yeah.
you should be allowed to be nude in your domicile.
Right. Well, that's what they said, Pat. They said that he hasn't been charged because technically he's in his private office.
Right. So what I'm saying is, like, you should be
Sam's
allowed
a
to be
creepy
nude in your
fucking guy.
domicile. Caveat: if it turns out that you're a sexually aggressive weirdo, right, and then you have a pattern of specifically Uber Eats drivers spotting
Right.
your dong, then you're doing it intentionally, clearly.
Right.
Yes.
Also,
So-
when your wife is reporting that she thinks you secretly taped
his
daughter.
dick is pressed up against his
Yeah.
window.
He's got a lot. He's got a lot
It's
of
just the
red
glass.
flags.
It's like that's privacy here. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not against like a fun nudist, But
Right.
this guy sounds like there's more under the hood,
Right, there's
Right.
something kind of cool
Definitely.
actually about like,
Yeah.
you want to look in here? Well, then you're gonna see what I want you to see.
Right.
I kind of
There's
like that.
There was a guy back in my Austin neighborhood
Sure.
who always used to sunbathe nude
Mhm.
all the time. And he
Mhm.
knew everybody in the whole fucking neighborhood was watching him sunbathe nude. But you could tell he loved it. He
Yeah.
loved it. He's on his own property. He liked putting on a show. He's just his yard faced everybody.
Yeah.
He embraced it. I don't got a problem with that.
Right.
But this guy, this is a different level.
No, yeah.
Different
I mean, here in New Jersey, there was a time when I lived in Clarksville in Austin where I was across the street from an elementary school. I had to be very careful, just generally ever coming out of the shower. Right, it was like always careful. Here in Rutherford, there's no kids. I mean, it's like industrial. So like I'm purposely strutting nude after a shower, specifically because if you look up here, I want you to see.
Sam style.
I want you to see what happens when you look at other
When
people's
you
business.
look up there.
Don't
Mhm.
start creepily filming your child to the point where
Mhm.
your
Take
your
that
wife
note.
thinks that you're gonna fuck it.
Right. Well, see, this is the problem. This is the real problem for Sam, because so back in 2020 August, they gave him 3 counts of exposure of sexual organs, 2 counts of committing a lewd act, all misdemeanors, and the judge put him under a court order to stop ordering delivery food, and Grubhub
awesome.
and DoorDash deactivated his accounts.
That's
So
fucking awesome.
He
That's
wasn't
fucking
allowed to
awesome.
order any more delivery food, and people deactivated.
Dude, this is what judges need
yeah.
to be able to like. This is what our court system should be. It should be way more of this. It should be way more of
Very specific
perv.
punishments.
okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
No more delivery food for you. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. So, but here the problem is that Sam was offered a plea deal in May, but the judge threw it out because it included no jail time for the offenses, and now all these things are going to go to trial in December. And the worst part about Sam is that he's now going to have to explain what were on those videos with his stepdaughter.
Yeah, the ex-wife thing's really going to get him.
The nudity he doesn't give a fuck about. Now he has to face the piper about the nude the videos of his stepdaughter. That's what he
shows, the creepy daughter videos, buddy.
Yeah.
Now is a great time if you're an investor in the St. Pete area to come in and make an offer on that building.
The Crest building. Oh yeah, he's going to need some legal fees. Yeah,
you're going to have to You're going to have to hire a priest and exercise some of the demons in there. But once that's done, it's going to be a steal, really.
Sam's joint. He replaces the sign.
So yeah, we'll maybe keep you updated on if someone can remind me out there. We'll keep you updated what happens to old Sam.
Just set a Google alert. Set a Google alert in your Google for Sam.
Check in on Sam.
Yeah, we'll check in on Sam and his what were on those videos of his stepdaughter.
I think we know.
Yeah, but aren't you curious?
But you know what's on him. It's he was filming her changing or some shit. Like he was, you know what's on him. It's not good if his ex-wife is like saying that they need to check the videos.
No, he has footage of her taking a dump, amongst other things.
He denies it all, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah, well, I mean, of course, she could just be out to like defame him, but still, I mean, it's a bad where there's smoke, there's fire usually, especially when a guy's pushing his dick up against the glass everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
So, all right. Second to last Florida man story, and it's a Popeyes incident. And I'd like to point out I'd like to highlight local journalism for this one. We're big supporters of local journalism here at Hard Factor. That's what brings us these stories. And shout out to the Tampa Free Press, who keeps the Florida man stories flowing like the spice in the movie Dune. Like this one that we're going to talk about today, where a woman at a Popeyes pulled a gun on somebody in the drive-thru. And this is by Jake Grissom. Thank you, Jake, for writing this one. Also, another fine piece by Jake you could find in the Tampa Free Press this week. A guy who looks like he's homeless, not sure if he is or not. He went into a hibachi grill and was throwing sushi at everybody. So, thank you, Tampa Free Press. But this
tough
one,
beat he's working down there.
Yeah, Jake Grissom. What's his name? Jake Grissom.
But you got to get it right if you're big enough. If you're doing shtick about local journalism and you got to get the guy's name right.
It's really small text. Jake Grissom. Yep, really small text. But I got it. I did get it correct. All those. I've said it now extra times. Thank you, Jake Grissom. All right. So, but this one we're going to talk about the Popeyes incident. A Florida woman has been arrested after pulling a gun on an employee while at a Popeyes drive-thru. I know you never thought it would happen, but it did. Again,
was she robbing it?
No, Pat. According to the police, the woman identified as 26-year-old Chelsea Ariel Chambray Lumpkin of Alachua.
4, okay.
Four names from Alachua, I think that's how you say it. Was in line at the Popeyes drive-thru when a disagreement broke out with the employee, I guess, who was taking her order or was in the window at the drive-thru, one of the two. And Lumpkin was not having any of their bullshit and requested another employee prepare her order. Okay, so she's not satisfied with the first employee to be touching her food, and so she says, "Hey, give me another. Somebody else makes my order." And according to investigators, at some point during the argument, Lumpkin pulled out her firearm, waved it in the air, and said, "Bitch, don't fix my food." So,
okay,
driving the point home with the gun.
Okay, so there's been
she knows her food's going to get spit in at this point. So she's now pulling the gun out to say, "You better not go back there and fuck with my food, bitch."
Right.
So there's been a couple times that I've had my firearm in the car, right? And you're very aware when you have your firearm in the car. You know that you have your firearm in the car, right?
You're saying like on the way to go shoot stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a guy that rolls with my gun in my car, but like, yeah.
I was gonna say it would surprise me.
No. Yeah. No, specifically to like go on a trip somewhere where you know you're gonna shoot, right?
Yeah, of course.
But you know, like you know, it's very similar to like when you're in a
Dangerous
state
cargo.
where weed is illegal and you have weed in the car. It's very similar.
Right.
Like you're
Okay.
thinking about if I got pulled over, would they smell the weed? When this woman left her house this morning, right? She knew she had the gun in the car, right? That's just the nature of it.
More of a prop for her, I think.
Did she think? I mean, was this a possibility for her? You know, like how might you use the gun today? And I've run through my head like, you know, if someone were to attempt to kill me, I might use the gun. Do you think this was on the docket for her?
Oh, for sure.
Gun uses.
I think Chelsea breaks out the pistol whenever
Often.
she needs to prove a point.
Yeah. I mean, I think that the gun also just creates these situations for Chelsea.
That's
Just
what
the-
I'm getting at, Wes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
She feels the power.
Yeah. She's got it. She might as well use it.
Well, I did bring this, bitch. Don't fix my food.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a situation that's less serious than this that she's willing to go for the gun for. I'm
Oh,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
This
This
isn't
was
this isn't the least serious scenario. That
In traffic, she's pointing at people.
They weren't. They weren't even saying they wouldn't give her the chicken. They were just saying like, whoever's going to fix it, and that wasn't good enough for her. So, yeah.
I once worked at a bank, and this old guy used to come in, and he did not like me, and he didn't want me handling his deposits for whatever reason. He just
come on, dude.
he just did not like me at
You
all.
weren't good enough to
bank
touch his
teller?
money.
Yeah, I was a teller. Yeah, he did not want me dealing with his money. So if it was like his turn next, he would be like, "I'm waiting
What
for
do you
her."
think was wrong? What?
I think
Really?
he really just liked one of the tellers.
He had a
but-
crush on a teller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it always the same one he went to?
No.
Oh,
just
no,
anyone
he
but
just
me.
didn't like you.
Anyone
Oh,
but me.
no.
Yeah. He like
Did
one
you-
time snatched the deposit slip back from me, and that was the end of our relationship. I don't know what I
Right.
did to him.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, was there a time that you did deposit his money?
Yeah. Before I we were cool, and then I don't know what I did.
Do you think did he think you had shorted him or something?
I have no idea what I did, but it was just I was very uncomfortable every time he came to the bank.
Did that create anxiety for you?
Yeah, of course it did.
Oh man,
I hated that guy.
he hated you.
He hated me, and I only hated him because he hated
Right
me.
back at you, partner.
I don't want this guy even touching my money. Okay,
Right.
He doesn't
Wes,
touch he doesn't handle my money. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about him.
You should have gone to him. You should have been like, "Hey, but put it there on the bald eagle."
Yeah,
buddy."
put it there in legal though.
Can we agree on one thing at least?
Hey, you see that eagle out yesterday?
We might not agree on much, but isn't that a majestic bird?
It is. According to investigators, at some point during the argument. Oh wait, I already said that part. Investigators located the handgun on Lumpkin's purse, but noted that she does have a concealed carry license. And even with that license, though, Lumpkin was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. So they knew she was just waving the gun around. But
So
I think she's gonna fight it. She's gonna fight it in court.
Well,
she
she's
looks
fucked.
She looks confident. Though.
She's straight
does.
fucked because having a concealed carry license comes with significantly more responsibility as a firearm owner. If you go into court having done something like this and you have a concealed carry, that's working against you big time. It's better to have an illegal gun in the car because the judge is going to look at you and be like, "Excuse me, you're supposed to be representing as a responsible gun owner. You went to the classes, you know the rules. You fucking weirdo."
Without intent to kill, though, it sounds like she never she probably never pointed the gun at anybody. So I wonder what the situation will be. She seems she's smiling in her mugshot. So
Yeah.
I think she thinks she's going to beat this one.
Well, she's the type of psycho bitch that will go through the fucking like 72-hour concealed handgun carry class
And still flash her piece at people.
Yeah, for a Popeye's chicken sandwich. So yeah, of course she's smiling.
Well, whether she's just plain crazy or she's confident in her legal success. That's Chelsea Ariel Chambray Lumpkin of
There you go.
Alachua.
And guys, that's gonna do it for Florida Man Friday. The last story I had is not worth telling, to be honest with you. It was a
thank you
weak
for your
one, and
honesty.
I'm glad we had so much robust Florida Man content to get us through the show.
And
So,
Florida Woman. So
Florida
don't
Woman.
forget, it's bisexual on Florida Man Friday.
compromiso, mi amigo.
Pansexual on Florida, right?
I don't think that's what that means.
Yeah, right?
No.
Okay.
Could be. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. But I'm not saying that from like a dickhead perspective where people are like, I can't keep track of it. I do respect everyone's right to be identified how they'd like.
Can't keep track of what they're doing out there these days.
Hey, just shake on the eagle,
Hey,
buddy.
just shake on the eagle and you do what you want behind closed doors, okay?
Yeah, you can be whatever gender, sex, or whatever you want to be. You just got to agree that that's the most beautiful goddamn bird that you ever seen. And that person will. So
Brings
have a great
fucking tear to my eye when I see that bird.
I don't cry about much, I'll tell you.
That eagle.
Yeah. Have an awesome, a great fucking weekend. Yeah, we'll see you on Monday.
If we get to 50K on Instagram at
Yes,
Hard Fact
well,
News.
yeah, myself and Wes and Mark will be here, but
Not me.
can't say about Will.
Patreon.com/hardfactor.